Okay, so the next one is I am so torn between ISFJ or INFJ. Both describe me. I just can't be sure of the N or the S. So the N stands for intuition and the S stands for sensing. So to get a really good answer for you, I'm going to go over to the Myers-Briggs.org website, and we're going to read what it means to be either to have intuition or to have sensing. So this is how you collect information, basically. That's what this part of your personality is. And it says, do you prefer to focus on the basic information you take in, which is sensing, or do you prefer to interpret and add meaning? People who have intuition interpret information themselves. We read between the lines. So if you click on where it says sensing or intuition, it'll take you to a different page that has a lot more information. So under sensing, it says, the following statements generally apply to me. I remember events as snapshots of what actually happened. I solve problems by working through facts until I understand the problem. So more facts and logic based. I am pragmatic and I look at the bottom line. I start with facts and then form the big picture. I trust experience first. I trust words and symbols less. So you're trusting what you experienced through what you saw, what you felt, felt with your actual hands, what you tasted, what you smelled, what you can know for sure is true based on you were there, you experienced it with your own eyes, you saw it with your own eyes, you were able to feel it, it made sense to you logically because you were there. And the last one says, sometimes I pay so much attention to facts, either past or present, that I miss new possibilities. When you have intuition, it's a lot different. So for intuition, it says, I remember events by what I read between the lines about their meaning. I solve problems by leaping between different ideas and possibilities. I'm interested in doing things that are new and different. I like to see the big picture, then to find out the facts. I trust impressions, symbols, and metaphors more than what I actually experienced. Sometimes I think so much about new possibilities that I never look at how to make them a reality. So this one for me, I think a lot about when I meet new people. I started a new job, gosh, it's been like 3 years ago. And I remember there were a couple specific people, I remember meeting them so clearly because the first time that I met one person, I thought to myself, I don't have a good feeling about this person. I don't know what it is. I don't have any facts and logic to back it up. I just don't have a good feeling. A lot of people talk about energy, right? That, some people have different levels of energy. Some people have good energy. Some people have negative energy. And so, that's the best way that I can describe it. Like, I don't have any facts or logic to say this is not a good person or I should stay away from this person. I just have this feeling, this impression that, I'm gathering all of this information that I don't even know where it's coming from. I'm just telling you that just like that, this is not a good person. I'm going to be careful around this person. And I've learned, after 36 years of having these experiences, I've learned that you don't just go tell people, I don't like that person, because they're going to say, well, you just met them. You spent 10 seconds with that person. How can you tell that they're not a good person, right? But I just know, like, I can't tell you how. I don't have the facts. I will start looking for evidence of, are they a good person? Are they not a good person? And 99 times out of 100, I'm spot on with what my intuition tells me. So then I met this other person, and like within 10 seconds, I knew that we were going to be really good friends. And we ended up being very good friends. That person is somebody that I talk to about everything. And we have discussions where we don't agree on a lot of things, like politics. We don't agree on politics. We don't agree on things about the pandemic. We've had some really deep and intense conversations, but at the end of the day, we both have this type of personality where we can say, okay, we can agree not to disagree, and that's fine. This person is also, they have a very different personality than I do. So I know that this person focuses on facts and logic and what they can see with their hands and with their eyes, and they don't believe in things that they can't see. And so I know that, you know, you can't come to this person with how you feel, because that's not how they communicate. But, you know, when you're talking about, are you a sensing person or are you an intuitive person? I usually go to the Myers-Briggs website and I look at those things and I say, okay, what applies to me more? I don't start with facts and then form a big picture. I look at the big picture and then I start looking for facts. And every time I find a fact, I say, okay, does this fit in with what I think? Or does it change how I think? Or what I think is going to happen, or what I think about a person, the story that I've created about a person.
Learn more about your INFJ personality on my podcast, The Quiet Ones. The Quiet Ones is a weekly show where we dive into understanding self-love, depression, anxiety, and so much more from an INFJ perspective. I offer up in-depth coaching and unmatched empathy. Join me for an amazing personal growth experience. The Quiet Ones podcast is available on all major podcast platforms and at thequietonespodcast.com. Hi there. I just wanted to take a minute to say thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Please consider subscribing to my channel. I'm working very hard to produce content that will help you, and I really, really appreciate your support. Also, if you want some more inspiration, check out this video right here.